So hey guys, it's Zyant again, and you might be wondering why I'm having another Ornstein and Smo fight up on this channel when you've seen it 3 times, I think it was. And the simple answer is, I didn't want to do a live com of another ONS fight, because honestly there's no point. You've seen it once, you've seen it a million times, you kill Ornstein, then you kill Super Smo, and the fight is cake. So, I decided I would just do a regular commentary over the fight that I did with him, and, you know, we'll go from there. But I originally did a commentary over this that was very apologetic, blah blah blah, but it sounded basically like I was being a bitch. So I wanted to talk today about something that has come up in my head at least, and that's the idea of live streaming a game like Dark Souls. Now, I've thought about it, don't get me wrong. I've thought about live streaming a playthrough, and I still might, especially with Dark Souls 2. I'm not going to live stream my first playthrough, obviously, but when it gets to a point where I'm good enough at the game that I can make it interesting, I want to do a live stream. But the problem with live streaming a game like Dark Souls is that if you're not very good at it, most people probably don't want to see you play it. I am personally someone who I've watched high-level Dark Souls play before, especially some of the speedruns that go along, and I can't watch people struggle in Dark Souls anymore. It's just, it's not something that entertains me, because I see the mistakes that they're making, and the answer for me, at the very least, is right in front of them, and they can't see it, not but for any fault of their own, but simply because they haven't played the game enough. But at the same time, it's difficult, and it's almost physically painful to watch these people struggle against these bosses, and even just the regular enemies, because again, I've seen it before, I've done it before. And when I hadn't played Dark Souls and was watching speedruns, I didn't really care or have an appreciation for how much skill a speedrun of a game like Dark Souls takes. And then I completed my first playthrough, which actually took me 2 playthroughs, because my first build was terrible. It was an absolutely awful build. I had no conception of what was good, what wasn't. So it would have been not entertaining to even post on YouTube at all. But again, I got an appreciation for how well these speedrunners and even the challenge runners do with these games. It's so amazing what they can do, and that's the only thing that really entertains me with Dark Souls anymore, is high-level play. And the same goes for a game like Call of Duty or a game like Battlefield. I can't watch an average or above-average player play, because if I can toot my own horn a little bit here, I think I am a good player. Not above average, not average. I'm a good Battlefield player. I'm not competitive level. I'm not Skulls and Spades by any stretch of the imagination. But if I have to, sometimes I can shoot my way out of a fight. And so there's room for me to make mistakes, because I can usually get out of it. But I can't watch poor play anymore. I can't watch someone learning anymore. It's something that I really wish wasn't the case. Because honestly, watching people learn is one of the best ways to learn yourself. Watching a new player struggle will teach you things that you wouldn't have thought of before. The same, of course, goes for watching high-level play. I've learned a whole lot about Dark Souls, how to play, how to move, how to act, how to dodge, how to parry, from watching high-level play, like speedrunners, PvPers, challenge runners. I've learned AI. I've learned strategies for Sense Fortress, for example. I would have had so much trouble with Sense Fortress had I not watched speedrunning before I got to it. Don't let me belabor the point that there is a lot to learn from watching or experiencing new play. I would have never been as good at Dark Souls as I might be in the future had I not gone through those introductory sessions. But all the same, what do you guys think? Do you enjoy watching people learn, or do you enjoy watching people completely destroy? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.